Hello all, Seriously is here, back for the Frigateer, and we're going to wrap up the series today. Not the save, we're going to continue the save, but we're going to finish the series, and I thought this was a pretty good place. This is where the freighter was, so I'm like, what's here? What's on this planet? And this is where I went searching for some autophage stuff, and I've made this, this staff, which I think looks pretty cool. Dark gray, and metal, and bright cherry red. I thought that was cool. And if you like that, we're in the Eissentam galaxy. This is the glyph address of where we are. Boop. Sort of hard to see against the blue sky, but it's better than the yellow grass. It's a pretty nice looking planet. I think it has pink water though. Yeah, you can tell in the shadow there. So, besides this staff between episodes, the patch has come out and our mech is finally able to be updated. I went and bought the blueprint. Well, it was free because I did the expedition on this save, but I finally got the blueprint. I had to go up to the anomaly and learn it. And hey, those colors we picked are now in. The patch is on, and this thing is like a dark red. Cool. We're gonna maybe put down a station in a minute and take a look at that. Let's put the arm in. Do I have the parts for it? Yeah. Oh, and it does double up with this, and it has its own fuel source, which is great. So this has now double the stun grenades without having to need to reload. That's cool. You might need to switch weapons, though. It's probably an actual separate weapon if you're piloting it yourself. I have not installed, as you can see, the laser, the bore, which is the terrain manipulator, or the laser. Wait, what? Oh, that's the heavy laser for the advanced mining beam. This is the advanced mining beam for the Minotaur laser, which I have not installed. And the reason for that is if you put the AI pilot in with one of these two modules, or the AI pilot that you get on the Space Anomaly, it will cycle through weapons and choose what to use. It will sometimes shoot the laser at enemies instead of using its weapons that actually do good damage to it. So I'm not going to install the laser. I don't need the laser on this thing. It's cool. I got a laser. Alright, install left arm complete. Oh, and if you like this multi-tool, you need not only the address, but you need where I put down the space computer to test it out at. Take a peek at this thing. It's not too shabby. It started as a B class with 2 modules touching, and I thought, you know what? Oh, forgot to repair one. Ooh, I forgot about this. Look how detailed that leather grip is. It almost looks like brown denim. Cool. Alright, it's fully repaired. I haven't added all the slots in now, but look at that. 4 touching slots. Could have been better, but it could have been a lot worse. It could have been all over the place. So if you like this stuff, you have to pay 70,000 nanites, 75,000 nanites to get it to S-Class. You have to come to this Autophage camp. You have to have the Autophage missions unlocked, and you're going to need to have these parts. The runic head, it doesn't tell you what they are now that I have them. Let's talk to the terminal and see. Maybe it has them. I don't have very many void motes, but I want to grab as many of these as I can today. I already grabbed a couple, and I'm looking to see if I can get them all. So we'll head to the appearance modifier later and see if there's any missing. There we go. Yeah, runic focus for the head and the radiant chamber, and then I used, hey, it has all the pieces. All the pieces you need to make the staff that I'm wielding right now are available here for sale. It's going to cost you about 2,000 void motes. So you'll have to do missions like we were doing last time. But yeah, that's pretty good stuff. Now that we have all that stuff earned and our mech equipped and missions done, just double check. I've got some missions to hand in from one planet that I wasn't on, so I could do that on a space station or just abandon them probably. Yeah, this is all some of the basic side missions. Haven't done the Atlas path in the save, but that's okay. I've done pretty much everything else. Let's go to the freighter and check out these autophage parts, because we might want to come straight back down to this planet and go exploring for more. Not all of the parts are available at every terminal. So instead of buying them all off camera, I'm like, you know what? I bought a couple at one station, And I thought we'd show the rest. See if we can find them all. Now I've already gone ahead and made myself a robot body that I sort of like. Let all the textures load in. There we go. We're probably going to go with that, but let's take a peek. You have to switch to the autophage species race here if you want to get the heads. The body parts are available to be as an anomaly if you want. If you want these torso and legs and feet, that's fine. The heads, you need to be autophage. In the armor as well, if you go into the armor, all of the autophage armor, construct armor, wanderer's cloak, returner's drape, that's the poncho, elaborate wrap, no, well that one's not autophage, but these ones are, and you can wear them as any species too. Alright, no. I didn't mean to hit the right mouse button. No, I didn't mean to talk to that either. I can talk to it through the wall, that's neat. Alright, let's go to that. Yes, let's go to heads. Yeah, looks like we now have all of the heads. I was looking for... no, I want to turn that off. That is... I don't think that's the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for one with like a helmet on it, and I can't find it. This is one of my second favorite heads. Looks like a Star Wars droid. Okay, no helmet. No helmet. And I thought maybe the helmet is just an armor piece, but I can't find it in armor, and it's not one of these settings, headgear, right? I've got hood, scarf, mask. I like that one. Oh, that's like a backwards gun as a head. Interesting. Okay. Neat. That one sort of is too, but I like the eyeball there. Very robotic. Interesting. Oh, hey, 25. And you know what? I think this one can get cool eyes. No? Oh yeah, here we go. Extra detailing. That's sort of neat. Oh, that one looks angry. Rawr. Okay. What about the other heads? Oh, that's close to what I'm looking for. It's like this kind of helmet, but not pointy at the top. And not pointy at the sides here. So that's close. That is very close. Wow. It's like a Marge Simpson hairdo there. This is from the Expedition, and so is this one. I like both of these. This one's my favorite of all of the robot heads. So I'll probably stick with that since I can't find the armored one. Armor. Right. Yeah, it's not one of the selections here. Alright, well let's hit back. No. And then let's go to the one that I already set up. Number 3. Yes. And yes. There we go. We're a robot. Cool. Alright, yeah. That's pretty much how this save's gonna wrap up looking. And we've done pretty much all the missions. But let's take a peek. Since this is the Frigateer, we're gonna wrap up by looking at the frigate fleet and doing a couple more things with it. We gotta dismiss some frigates today. And it's sad, but they're just not living up to expectations. We've carried these ones a while. I stopped leveling them up when I decided that I was going to ditch them, but we haven't gotten around to doing frigate stuff in a while because we've been doing Autophage and Artemis and all that stuff. So we're back to frigates, and these guys are gone. 27 reduction. Like if we go into this frigate, this is really good. 9, 3, 15, really good, and a -1 to duration doesn't hurt, but if we back it out and compare it to all of the other ones on this page, it's awful. This is the only one that's worse, and it's only worse by a 1% reduction. So we're going to remove these by just holding the middle mouse button here. There's probably a button on your controller if you're on console that'll do the same thing. Gives you a warning. This one, 27. In fact, I'm going to go here and dismiss. It's just the left mouse button if we do it this way. But that's the other way to do it. if you don't have a button to hold, if you can't figure it out on your controller, you can click on the frigate itself. So that's 3 27s out of the fleet. And these guys are still leveling up to see what they will be. However, if we go to our raider here, our pirate battleship raider, it has -10 to fuel and -4 to duration. If both of these were, say this was also a -6 and this was a -4, that would be phenomenal. That would probably be the best one I've ever seen, but a -4 duration is great. And this ship makes itself free on missions up to 2,500 light years. And after that, a support frigate will make it free for the rest. So this pays for itself for most missions. So I am perfectly happy with this. This is a dream pirate battleship. So I've stopped leveling up this guy because he's A class and he has no bonuses to fuel and no bonuses to duration. At best, he's going to be a -6 to fuel or a -3 to duration. Those are the highest caliber modules this ship can get. He's a gunner. Already have a perfect battleship. It's great. These guys have chances. All of these guys have chances. We shall see. Let's go through them. Support frigate with a -9. It has one more module to get when it hits S-class, and if that's a 6 or a 9 to fuel, this will be added to the fleet. If it's not, it'll be gone. A -3 to fuel will only put it at 27, and a minus to duration, that's not good enough. We need -30 or more. This guy here is a B class, so we've got 2 modules to gain, and it needs to gain only a 9 on one of the 2 to be at least good enough. So we've got 2 chances to gain a 9, or we could gain a 6 and a 3, and that's also good enough. Barely, but good enough. Industrial frigate here, we've leveled it up once. It hit 4 and got this. So this is going to be a keeper no matter what the other modules are, because getting any fuel cost reductions on regular mining, combat, exploration, or trade vessels is not common. It's pretty rare. So I'm very happy with that. The other ones, that's a support. We'll see. We'll see on this one. Not good odds. I'd love to see a -9 as its first module. Ditto here. Combat, we leveled up and didn't gain anything. Still only a 1-star vessel. That's okay. It's got chances, and you know what? If it levels up poorly, I'll replace it as we go. Same with exploration. Haven't leveled this one up, haven't sent it on a single mission, but all of these have the best fuel. And trading, there we go. Not much to say on these guys. Haven't leveled them up at all because the support frigates do everything we need them to. Even these low-level guys are pretty valuable for me. Let's go over that. Let's look at the frigate missions. Aw, darn, my navigator name changed. He had a very funny navigator name earlier. It might have been some of my other videos. His name was POS. Navigator POS, and he certainly was. Alright, so as you can see, my highest light year mission right now is this first one here. It doesn't matter. This is the highest difficulty mission, 3-star difficulty. Let's see if any 2 of my my support frigates by themselves will support and support. Both 16s. These are the lowest value I have out of all of my support frigates that are S-class is a 16, and if I pick 2 of them by themselves, 5 stars. So combat missions are on lock. Industrial missions are not. Not every 2 of my support frigates will get there. See, I have some 15s here. If I pick 2 15s, we get to 100. We need to get to 101 to be a 5-star mission. So all I would need to do for this is take one of those 15s away and put a 16. Boom. 5-star mission. Easy as that. Lots of these things get 5-star missions with 2. I think exploration might be my other limiting one because I have a couple 14s in there. Trade as well has a couple low values, but 3 of them, and they're all free. They're all high enough fuel cost to make themselves free on the longest of missions, plus some. So any 3 support frigates will 5-star any mission. Plus, if we look at my missions here, daily, there's usually at least 1 or 2 balanced missions. And if we go to this and pick any one, boop, 5-star. This one, 5-star. Any one single support frigate. Well, 5-star, a general balanced mission. And that is because of that's the wrong button, of these modules here on the freighter. As you can see, we don't have our hyperdrive modules on this ship yet, but we have this here for expedition efficiency for fuel. Expedition efficiency for fuel. These ones aren't helping the stats, but they are by adjacency bonuses to the others. Scientific ability, combat ability, and over here on this side we have speed, trade, and where's our fourth kind? There, mining, trade. There's the other trade. They're all not put together well, but as you see, you don't need touching super slots for these things. This is going to be your secret weapon here. It's a hidden stat that'll tell you your fuel cost to get it down to 1. You're just going to have to try a bunch of freighters. You might not even need S-class. You might be able to get low-cost fuel on an A-class. I've never tried. I always go for that S-class freighter, especially on a save where we're going to be doing frigates. That's the primary focus. Yeah, that has been the fleet. That's been the save. If we could get some good lighting on this room filled with light, that'd be nice. Where is the good light spot? Back a bit. Yeah, I don't know. This room is very well lit, and then there's so much shadow here. Look how dark. Oh well, that's okay. I have like an umbrella for a head right now, so that's maybe why there's so much shadow on me. Anyway, that has been the Frigateer. We're going to be continuing the save in my next series where we go exploring the galaxy, and that's what I had already started doing. Take a peek here. We're going to be using this thing quite a bit, the planetary probe. We're going to be looking for stuff here. We'll be like, oh, that's maybe interesting. Let's go take a peek in the ship. And we're going to be going doing that. And we're going to be ignoring a lot of planets and checking out a couples. And looking for homes for this save and a bunch of other saves, which will be the next series after the exploration one. But that has been the Frigateer. Until next time, everybody, have a good time. Oh, thanks for walking through me, Gek.